Imagine earning $5,000 a month and keeping almost every dollar. No federal income tax. No state income tax. No tax deducted from your salary. Sounds impossible? Yet in Dubai, millions of people live exactly like this. But here's the real question. If the government isn't collecting income tax, then how does Dubai pay for its massive highways, futuristic skyscrapers, world-class airports, and public services? Where does all the money come from? And is Dubai really as tax-free as people think? Today, we're uncovering the fascinating truth behind Dubai's tax system and why one of the world's most luxurious cities can survive without taxing people's salaries. Chapter 1. The city that should not exist. A few decades ago, Dubai was nothing more than a small desert settlement. There were no towering skyscrapers, no luxury hotels, no giant shopping malls, no millions of tourists, just sand, fishing villages, and pearl divers trying to make a living. Fast forward to today. Dubai has become one of the most famous cities on Earth. Every year, millions of tourists visit. Thousands of companies move their headquarters here, and workers from over 200 nationalities come to earn money. Yet, unlike many countries, Dubai doesn't take a percentage of workers' salaries. This raises a huge mystery. How can a modern city function without income tax? The answer begins with something buried beneath the desert. Yes, I'm talking about Dubai's huge oil reserves. Chapter 2. Oil changed everything. When oil was discovered in the UAE during the 20th century, it transformed the region. Oil exports generated enormous wealth. Governments suddenly had a source of income that many countries could only dream about. Instead of relying on citizens for tax revenue, the government could earn money by selling natural resources. For years, oil money helped build infrastructure, roads, schools, hospitals, and public services. However, there's something surprising. Many people assume Dubai became rich because of oil. But that's only part of the story. Today, oil contributes a relatively small portion of Dubai's economy. Dubai knew oil wouldn't last forever, so leaders made a bold decision. They started preparing for a future beyond oil, and that decision changed everything. Chapter 3. The Genius Plan. Dubai's leaders realized something important. If they wanted long-term success, they needed to attract businesses, investors, entrepreneurs, and tourists from around the world. But how do you convince people to move their money and companies to your city? Simple. Make it incredibly attractive. One of the biggest attractions was low taxation. Imagine you're a business owner. You have two options. Move to a place with high taxes, or move to a place where you keep much more of your profits. The choice becomes obvious. As a result, thousands of international businesses established operations in Dubai. Major corporations opened regional headquarters. Investors poured billions into real estate and development projects. The city became a global business hub, and all of this happened without taxing ordinary salaries. Chapter 4. If there's no income tax, where does the money come from? Now we arrive at the most important question. How does Dubai actually make money? The answer is diversification. Instead of depending heavily on income tax, Dubai earns revenue from many different sources. Tourism. Millions of visitors arrive every year. Tourists spend money on hotels, restaurants, shopping, transportation, and entertainment. Every purchase generates economic activity. Real estate. Dubai's property market attracts investors from across the globe. Luxury apartments, villas, office towers, massive development projects. Property-related fees generate significant revenue. Business licensing companies operating in Dubai often pay registration fees, licensing fees, and administrative charges. With thousands of businesses, these fees add up quickly. Aviation. Dubai is home to one of the busiest airports in the world. Air travel generates enormous economic benefits. Ports and trade. Dubai's strategic location connects Asia, Europe, and Africa. Goods flow through its ports every day. Trade creates jobs and revenue. Instead of taking money directly from workers' salaries, Dubai generates wealth through economic activity. Chapter 5. Is Dubai really tax-free? Here's where things get interesting. Many people say Dubai is completely tax-free. That's not entirely true. While there is generally no personal income tax on salaries, some other taxes and fees exist. For example, value-added tax, or VAT. A percentage is added to many purchases. There are also government fees for certain services. Businesses may face corporate taxation depending on their situation. So the reality is more complicated than the phrase tax-free paradise. People may not pay income tax on their salary, but the government still collects revenue through other channels. Chapter 6. The real reason. People move to Dubai. Despite these fees, Dubai remains attractive. Why? Because many professionals can save significantly more money compared to countries with high income tax rates. For example, imagine someone earning $100,000 per year. In some countries, a large percentage could go to taxes. In Dubai, they may keep much more of their earnings. This potential for higher savings attracts engineers, doctors, business owners, software developers, financial professionals, entrepreneurs. Workers from around the world continue arriving in search of opportunities. Chapter 7. The Hidden Challenge. However, there's another side to the story. Living in Dubai can be expensive. Housing costs can be high. Private schooling can be costly. Healthcare expenses may vary. Luxury lifestyles can quickly consume income. This means earning a tax-free salary doesn't automatically make someone rich. Financial success still depends on spending habits and planning. Some people save huge amounts. Others spend everything they earn. Chapter 8. Could other countries copy Dubai? Many people wonder, why doesn't every country remove income tax? The answer is complicated. Most governments depend heavily on tax revenue. Countries with large populations require enormous budgets for healthcare, education, defense, welfare programs, and public services. Removing income tax could create major financial problems. Dubai's situation is unique. Its economic structure, history, location, and development strategy are different from most nations. What works for Dubai may not work elsewhere. Chapter 9. The Future of Dubai. Dubai continues evolving. The city is investing heavily in artificial intelligence, technology, tourism, finance, renewable energy, logistics, innovation. Leaders understand that the future economy must continue growing beyond traditional industries. The goal is simple. Keep attracting talent, businesses, and investment from every corner of the world. As long as Dubai remains a place where opportunities thrive, its economic model may continue succeeding. So, why does Dubai have no income tax? Because Dubai earns money in different ways, through tourism, business, trade, and investment instead of taxing people's salaries. This unique strategy helped turn a small desert town into one of the world's richest and most famous cities. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.